On December 10th, Milorad Dodik, leader of the Bosnian Serbs, finalized a plan for Republika Srpska to break away from Bosnia.
This is the time to act. The time to act is not going to be in 6 months, because in 6 months, if Mr. Dodik is allowed to run amok, we will be at war.
Dodik's plan includes re-establishing the Army of Republika Srpska, the army that committed genocide against Bosnian Muslims at Srebrenica in 1995.
The prospect of Bosnian Serb army being created, the prospect of a Bosnian Serb army barracks outside Sarajevo, that is not only untenable, it's an existential threat. So that is why the situation is as dangerous as it is.
Dr. Emir Suljagić survived the genocide as a 17-year-old translator for United Nations peacekeepers. Today, Emir is the director of the Srebrenica Genocide Memorial Center.
Mark my words. If this gentleman is allowed to continue doing this without consequences, this country is going to be at war 6 months from now.
In Peace at Risk in Bosnia, a 3-part podcast series from the Aegis Trust, Emir Suljagić and fellow experts join me to unpack the roots, context, and potential solutions for this crisis. Listen now at podcast.championhumanity.com or a podcast player of your choice.
I'm not, and I know many other people are not, going to stand idly by and watch Serb nationalism and Serb nationalists do the same thing they did in the 90s. This is not going to happen, and everybody needs to hear that. Because if we allow for this capacity that's been responsible for genocide to be restored for the second time in our lifetimes, then really it's a matter of how we can look at ourselves in the mirror. And if the international community wants to prevent that, now is the time to act.